Hello, hello to everybody, anybody watching the playback. I am here to talk about the ugly beef between my brother and my sister. I love both of them, so it makes me so sad that they're fighting the way they're fighting. But I wanted to get on here and talk about it and see what we can talk about when friendships go to this level. The stuff that's been going on, baby. Woo! I don't know. I don't know. I hope I never have a friendship that ends up like this, but I felt like it was worth the conversation. Okay? So welcome in, and I hope you sit down and watch the live and join in the conversation when you can. Hopefully, I never do this on my channel, so I don't even know if any of my followers even know what's going on with this. So hopefully, somebody will be able to talk to me about it though, because we gotta figure this out. This can't be good. This is not what we want. We don't want this, you know. So let's see if I can get anybody in here. Oh, I see that my dear friend, he calls me auntie. I call him nephew, is a member. Hey, Whitney, what's up, sis? How are you? What's going on, Whitney? What you doing? What you doing, Whitney? Hi, Ariel. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, it's all hot air. What's up, sis? How's it going? How's it going? Hopefully everybody is good. Well, I this is a new topic for me, but what y'all don't know about me is I love Funky Dineva and I love Michelle ATL and Brown. So I don't know if you guys have been watching. I never really talk about them on here, but I watch both of them all the time. They are huge YouTubers who vlog about reality TV, which is something I love as well. Little secret that I don't really bring to my YouTube channel, but I don't care. I need to talk about my two people that used to be friends and now are arch enemies. And I am hoping and praying y'all even know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, that's okay, because the gist of this conversation is going to be about friendships when they go bad to this degree. This is horrible what these two are doing. I watched Funky Dineva yesterday on Unwind with Tasha K's live. He was going off, calling her all kinds of stanky punani and dirty bitch, and woo! I have just been like, Lord have mercy. This needs to be talked about, and I want to know, because I love them both and I tagged them both, and it would just be God's will if one of them popped up in my little old life. you know but this can't be happening. So we're going to talk about friendships and what happens when your friendship goes bad like this. Oh my, has anybody experienced that? Let's just put it out there. Hey Vern, what's up, how you doing? Long time no see. Welcome. So hey Ozzy, what's up? I know it was a little risky talking about this on my live, because you guys never hear me talking about my love for reality TV or my love for watching Michelle ATLA and Brown or Funky Dineva. I watch both of them all the time. I love both of them. They are like 500,000 subscribers or more. They are celebrity vloggers, especially Funky Dineva. He's real popular. Michelle is right there with him though. She's really popular on YouTube. They both made tons and tons of money. So I think the gist of this conversation is, because I don't think everybody knows what this is. I don't think they know about this. Y'all know about this story. So what I'm gonna say is, what do you do when a friendship goes bad like this? What do you do? These two used to be best friends. Now they are arch enemies. I don't know if y'all seen the video circulating, but he's calling her Funky Punani. She's calling him Junkie Dineva because he used to do drugs back in the day. It's just getting so ugly. So how does a best friendship go from that to those type of things? Is beyond me. I'm telling you, if I had a best friend and we had to fight like this, there's something wrong. There is definitely something wrong. You know what I mean? Okay, thank you, Whitney. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Vanity Star. How are you? How you doing? Thank you for coming in. I don't know if anybody has been following the beef between Funky Dineva and Michelle ATL and Brown. I usually don't even talk about it on my channel. I watch both of them, and but when I seen these last couple of days how bad the videos that they're doing about each other is, the live streaming that they're doing about each other, I was like, at the very least, we need to talk about this amongst friendships. And what do you do when your friendship has gotten this bad? What do you do? And my best friend are having problems too, but I have never had a friendship go right, Whitney. That's what I'm talking about. So even if y'all don't know about what's going on here, which you probably don't, um, we still need to talk about it. We still need to talk about. Listen, I've had some long-term friends. I've had short-term friends. Oh, I've had all kinds of friends, and we have had some falling outs where I might have had to check somebody here and there. Sometimes you just got to check a bitch, you know, but never to the degree that these two. I've watched all the videos with the stuff that they are saying about each other. And I tell you, he used to live with her. So that's how close they were. So for them to be calling each other, him calling her Stanky Punani, her calling him Junkie Dineva as a nickname because he used to be on drugs, is beyond me. Hey, why not? How are you, sis? I know you're new to my live, but I've been to yours actually quite a few times. So thank you for popping in. You got to, Milo. You gotta check a bitch sometimes. Sometimes you do. I've had that experience in my life. Y'all just don't know that. You know what I mean? But I've never ever got to the point where I have to call them names like that, degrade them. But I also understand because I watched both of these people for years. So I know where it started. I know why we're here today with this. This beef has been going on. Yes, why not? Come on, that's it. It's just like with the Queen's Court. And you remember on Queen's Court, it used to be hey, sexy Sabbath. Why not? It used to be T.S. Madison and Michelle ATL and Brown. I don't know if you remember that whole beef. And then it was Unwind with Tasha K. It is getting so ugly, so ugly, so ugly, so ugly. And we have got to talk about it. I tagged Funky Dineva. I tagged Michelle ATL and Brown. I really hope that they just surprise me and say, I'm coming in there. Because we got to fix this. I don't know if y'all seen the video yesterday with on Unwind with Tasha K. Funky Dineva was on there going in on Michelle. And it wasn't just the funky, stanky punani that he said she got. It was way more than that. And I got the video if y'all want to see it, okay? I just think it's sad, and I hope that they can fix this friendship. Hi, Nicole W. Thank you for coming in. Tanisha, what's up, sis? Thanks for coming in. I hope you guys please go ahead and hit thumbs up on this video. And the very first person that was in here was King Akil, and he signed up the very first person to become a member on my brand new membership. Thank you, King Akil. I call him nephew. Love you so much. I don't want to not acknowledge that because he did. He is my very first member. Woo, woo. So, hey, Patricia. Why not? And Sexy Southern Belle, have any of you guys been keeping up? Nicole, have any of y'all been keeping up with this beef between these two? The videos I seen yesterday was unbelievable. Okay, unbelievable. Funky Dineva said, that's Funky Dineva. He said he is tired of 6 years of keeping his mouth shut. So what triggered him? They've been having this fight for 6 years, but what triggered him to them to have it ignite again to this level? And when I tell you they going in on each other, she's calling him a crackhead and dirty, and he calling her stanky, and and they're both over 500, 600,000 followers on their YouTube channels. They are bloggers, famous bloggers. And they're in the same exact space. They both talk about reality TV. They both talk about a lot of stuff. Oh, baby, why not? Because I watch Unwind with Tasha K, and she's a bigger blogger than the two of them. They're big. But Unwind with Tasha K actually has 850,000 followers. And I think Funky Dineva has about 600, and I think Michelle probably has about 500, 600. Oh, thank you, Whitney. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. You better use some of them custom emojis I worked on, Whitney. Thank you so much. I'm writing you down, Whitney. My goal is to get to at least 5 members sometime, soon. Thank you so much, Whitney, for becoming a Justy. Woo! Thank you for being a yellow Justy. I appreciate you. Thank you so, so much. I love it. 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 Woo woo. It's the sound of the police. Woo woo. Thank you, Whitney. Thank you. We will be talking about it when I do my members only live. Thank you. Oh, Milo, stanky girl. Okay, stanky girl. You guys should have heard him on Unwind with Tasha K. So let me give y'all a little history on it. And the reason I'm gonna it's stanky Whitney. He said stanky. He didn't say stinky, he said stanky Punani. Okay? The reason I'm gonna give a little history on it because with this type of video and this type of thumbnail, this is trending right now. So people all over the world may watch this playback, okay? So this is not your regular JustTheresa video because I've never talked about my love for reality TV and for the two biggest reality TV vloggers on YouTube, okay? Hey, thank you. I'm content. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is a little different for me, but y'all gonna have to just hang in there because like I said, on the playback on this, people are watching these kind of videos all over the world. These two are trending right now because when I tell you it's nasty, it is nasty, okay? So apparently, this has been going on from 6 years ago when Funky Dineva used to live with Michelle. This is when they were best friends, and they wasn't as big as they are now. Literally, Funky is on all types of shows. He's on Fox Soul. Funky's been on reality TV. Funky's been in the talk show world. He's been everywhere. So they're a lot further along in their careers than they were back then. And the beef actually started when they lived together. She said that he was leaving dog crap everywhere around her house. He was a dirty crackhead. He wasn't paying the bills. She had to take him to court and make him pay what he owed. And she did get $6,000 for it, mind you. So he said first of all, he never left no dog feces or whatever around the house. Who's going to live in a house with dog feces? But that's neither here nor there, But he did say yesterday on Unwind with Tasha K, he did say that he went to court and they gave her $6,000 so he could just get her out of his life. You know what I mean? Thank you for coming in, you guys. 10 thumbs up. Thank y'all. Hey, Jaden. So he was happy. He said this yesterday that he was happy that they gave her $6,000 back then so that he can just be done with her. Now I've watched Funky Dineva do his vlogs on Housewives of Atlanta, Married to Medicine, The Bell Collective. He does it on the newer one, Housewives of Potomac, which is one of my favorites. So I watch him literally all the time. You know what I mean? And I never see him talking about that beef from 6 years ago. Now, mind you, I like both of them, so I am totally in the middle of this thing. In the middle as far as my personal views on both of them. So I'm not just saying stuff, sticking up for Funky or sticking up for Michelle. I am saying what I've seen myself. I also have been all the time for at least a good year to 2 years going into Michelle ATLE and Brown's lives when she does her vlogging on Housewives of Atlanta. That's her specialty. She is a huge Nene Leakes fan. Now, when I have been in there, this is from my own. It is time. It's all hot air. Come on, girl. That's what I was saying. What do we do when our friendship gets this bad? What do you do? I've had friends. I've had fallen out with friends. I've had to check a bitch every now and then. But I have never, ever been to this degree with the stuff that I've seen in these last couple of days, honey. Okay. Never, ever have I seen that. So to the point where you talking about how much she stank back then and she talking about your drug habit. And if I fell out with a girl and we used to be friends and she was an ex crackhead, I'm not talking about that to people. I'm not holding what I know about you from our friendship and bringing it out when you're better. I'm just not going to do it. I never got it. It's just it's time to move on. I never got it. This is this bad. Right, Whitney. Me either. I've seen it bad. I've actually seen where people physically fight, but I ain't never seen where they came at each other the way they come at each other. I actually have the video that Funky Dineva did yesterday queued up in here. Like I might play that. Y'all might have to know how bad this thing is getting. You know, they should both agree to that to say anything about each other. Yeah, but you know what? It's all hot air. It's way past the stuff that was brought up, and I've heard it. And like I was saying, I've been in his. I go to every single vlog he does on reality TV when he does my reality shows because I love reality shows. So every time he does it, I'm in there. I have not heard his real name is Quincy. I've never heard Quincy talking about Michelle, even though they have this big beef. Now, when I go in hers and she's doing her lives and she's talking about a Nene Leaks or whatever, there has been times where I've heard her talk about Funky Dineva. Now, and I'm talking about the beef from 6 years ago. This has just resurfaced. And let me tell y'all why it just resurfaced. Recently, maybe a week ago, Funky got his YouTube page, which is probably 600,000 followers right now, was taken down. Okay. And the very first person who vlogged about it was Michelle because, they're enemies now. They're not friends anymore. So she immediately put up a vlog saying, "Ooh, Funky Dineva lost his page, or Funky Dineva's YouTube page was taken down." Mind you, his YouTube page is how he makes most of his money. So he felt, so this is what brought back the whole beef. He felt that she was too excited. She wanted to be the first one to dog him out like she's been doing. So he took it very personal. And that's how their beef came back. That's how their beef came back to life. He's like, "Oh, hell nah, this bitch is not going to be talking about my page, relishing in the fact that my page was taken down." Mind you, sidebar, let me tell y'all why his page was taken down, because he said it yesterday more than once. I've watched all the videos that he's been on, and I know what he's been saying. He said that back then he was taking what was it, medicine called phenamine or something, phenamine, and that YouTube 6 years later is saying you cannot be promoting this type of drug. This drug is illegal. But he said back then it wasn't illegal 6 years ago. So all of a sudden now, 6 years later, it's a new law. You can't sell this type of drug. So they took his page down for that. He had to write a whole letter and appeal it. So he instantly got his page back. But that still did not stop his rage, you guys, rage on Michelle talking about it on the vlog and relishing in it and being happy in it. That's how he received it. She said that she wasn't relishing in it, but it wasn't even a 20 minutes later from him getting the page yanked that she put that video up. So he took it very personal, and he said the guns are out and he's going to go for this stanky punani bitch and all of this stuff. He started going in about how she's dirty, she's stanky, she ain't got no friends. He was her only friend. She started going in on all the drugs that he's taking and how he was looking like, Chris Rock and remember he was a crackhead. She keep putting up that emoji. What was the Smokey? Was it Smokey in the I just watched the movie again last night. I can't think of the name right now, but he was the worst crackhead you ever seen. So she's talking about they're both talking about personal stuff. Oh, I don't know. It could be people that like Michelle, or it could be people that like Funky Dineva. That's why I said, Vern, that I am in the middle. I like both of these vloggers. I've been following them both for years. I think they are good at what they do. I just wanted to talk about it in case that anybody has seen it. This right here is trending right now. So I'm probably going to get a whole lot of people over the days who I've who've never been to my page watching this, because it is the biggest topic out right now at this moment. So I'm expecting some thumbs down. It's okay. I think I was thinking the same thing. Version. Oh, yeah, yeah. Somebody thumbs it down. Yeah, let me see. But truth be told, I could be doing a Dollar Tree haul and I always get one thumbs down. So that's not even nothing new for me. But I was thinking the same thing. Let me see. Whitney said, I think some people just go to videos to give it a thumbs down. I got a thumbs down on a video that didn't have views a lot, but they didn't even watch. Exactly, exactly. The thumbs down thing is normal on this YouTube thing. But for this particular topic, I'm sure I'm going to get some thumbs down. Um, Tanisha, well, they both have their own YouTube page. They're both over 500,000 people that follow them for their commentary on reality TV. He is great at what he does. He's doing his vlogs, The Real House of Potomac, which is my show. She is a Housewives of Atlanta vlogger, but they vlog about stuff that's going on in the world as well. So if you look them up on YouTube, you will find both of their channels. Funky Dineva's on TV a lot. Michelle is not. She's just a big YouTuber. You know what I mean? I think she has her own businesses, so she's successful, but his level of success is more visual than hers. And he said she's jealous, and their whole friendship just went to hell in a handbag. And y'all have got to tell me, if you have a friend and y'all have a falling out, say that person was talking about you and stuff that you told them in private. Would you bring it up later on your social media, because the stuff that she said about him is what's triggering him now? So would you do that, or would you still not bring it up even if you guys hate each other? I don't know. This level of disdain is crazy. I hope they can make up, you know? Thumbs up or down is an engagement, right? We don't worry about haters. We cash them checks. Hey, you see, I got my very first 2 members. I just put up, I got the join button video today, 10 minutes before I did this. Oh no, Van Life. Thank you, Van Life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Van Life makes my 3rd member. Thank you to the Justies. Thank you. Oh my God. Let me write her down too. I gotta write everybody, because I'm still learning this whole membership thing. Oh, you okay? Thank you for being a yellow Justy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Van Life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Retro Babe. How are you? If you're new here, because I do not recognize the name, I have pinned my link right there in the comments, so you can subscribe to me. Please leave me a comment on that 1 minute video so that I can find you and make sure we become family. Thank you so much, Van Life with Gina. Thank you, Life on Wheels Whitney, and thank you, King Akil Vlogs. Woo! Oh, there goes my emojis. I've been waiting for somebody to put up the emojis I made. Oh, you guys know that the butterfly is my symbol. It has been probably 15 years, but I use it on the YouTube as well. So that's one of my emojis, and I think it looks so pretty. Look at it. It's yellow, and you know, yellow is my favorite color. So yellow and green. Ooh, ooh. Thank you. Retro Babe, I love saving money. That's mainly what my page is about. Oh, wait a minute. Everyone wants to say, let me see what Laughing Manika 123 said. Everyone wants to say protect Black women, but is it okay? Hold on, hold on. But is it okay for that Black woman to talk about him for 6 years and spread rumors about him? When he dishes it back, it becomes you hate Black women. So true. Laughing Manika 123. That is so true. And I was worried about that concept, because if you say the nasty things that you're saying to somebody and then they retaliate, you cannot tell that person how to react to what you've been saying. You cannot. And it could be black, white, orange, or green. It don't even matter about the race. If you say something nasty about somebody, you cannot tell them how to react. She has totally triggered Funky Dineva to a point that I have not seen him in the couple of years that I have been following him. She hit a trigger. He's seen every video about her calling him Junkie Dineva. Every video she does, she calls him Junkie Dineva. And she has that picture of Chris Rock as a crackhead in that movie with Wesley Snipes. I cannot think of the name, you know. Um, so you can't tell people how to react when you do something like that. It wasn't necessary. Oh, you're already a sub. Okay, thank you, Retro Babe. Leave me a comment on that video anyway, so I can find you. Okay. Hey, Rachel, how are you? Thanks for coming in. No, that's okay if you only can stay for a minute. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So you can't tell people how to react. That's all I'm gonna say. You can't tell people how to react. People like to do that. So now what's gonna happen? Um, Laughing Minika is absolutely right. What's gonna happen now? It's gonna be all over the internet that Funky Dineva was wrong for calling her Stanky Punani. Funky is dragging black women. Funky is bringing down black women. Okay, okay, I get it. They're gonna attack him. But if you say the things you say about somebody, and you have for years been calling him Junkie Dineva from his old drugs habit, you cannot tell him how to react, and vice versa. If he's going around calling her, because yesterday's video, he was calling her Stanky Punani. So if he's going around calling her, telling everybody how bad she stank, I watched the video with my own eyes on Unwind with Tasha K. He was saying, because he's angry. Mind you, he ain't just saying it. He's angry. He's retaliating. And he was saying how if she hugged people, her funk from her underarms was left on their body. When she come in a room, the after splash of the funk. I mean, he went into the funk situation. So he can't be mad either when she retaliates on that, because now it's so far gone. The best friendship is so far gone. I honestly don't think they'll ever be able to fix this. You know what I mean? Hey, Miss T, what's up, sis? Thanks for coming in, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, that is the narrative now, that he hates black women. They already started. It's exactly Laughing Manika 123. And I knew that was gonna happen. And when they watched that video, Laughing, I don't know if you seen it on Unwind with Tasha K last night, but baby, he was going in, but it's all reactive to her being happy that his YouTube page, which is where he makes his money, was taken down. So he reacted to her being excited to put it out to the world. Funky Dineva lost his page. Funky Dineva, he took that very, very personal. So you can't tell people how to react. Period. You can't tell people how to react. You know what I mean? But it's bringing up stuff from 6 years ago that they shouldn't even be talking about. You know? Hold on. They a hot mess tree. Hey, Akil, thank you so much, bro. Thank you, nephew. You are my very first member. If you click the little smiling face, Akil, on the left, it will give you my personal emojis that I made myself, and you can put those in the chat if you want to. They're fun. It took me a long time to know how to make it, because I'm slow on this technology stuff, so I'm proud of those things. I think Fan Life with Gina did my butterfly one. I loved it. But yes, the funk, Akil, the funk. Thank you so much, Akil, for being my very first member of my Justy family. Retro Babe is saying Rachel's place high. It's snowing, Vern. Oh my God. I think it's going to be like 70 degrees. It's been 70 to 75 all week here in Arizona. So I forget back home that it's still snowing. I'm sorry about that. I saw the video, they using clips from it. Yeah, it's been crazy. I actually have a clip queued up here. It's very graphic because Funky was very upset. So I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody in here, but this video is about their fight. The best friends gone bad. And let me say this: as a sister, watching two of my favorite, biggest vloggers on YouTube fight like this makes me sad. Whitney. No, not that one to kill. See the one like Whitney got? Those what it looks like. They will be back out. Okay, let me see what she said. Retro Babe said they will be feuding forever. Michelle is still being petty. Oh, she said it today. She said, I'm Petty Betty and Junkie Dineva, and she keeps calling him Junkie Dineva, which is going to get even worse because if she sees the video he did reacting to her, sharing out his personal business about his YouTube page, that's going to make her madder, and it's going to keep feuding, it's going to keep growing unless somebody can intervene in this whole thing. I don't know how this can be fixed. And in real life, what do y'all do when your friendship has gone bad to this degree? Do you call each other names on social media? Do you fist fight? Or do you just never talk to each other again? What do you think you would do if this kind of stuff is being said about you? If you were an ex-crackhead and this is being said to you, are you going to go on your social media and say, well, funky, funky, punani? Are you going to start saying that kind of stuff? How are y'all going to respond to that? Because you don't know unless you're in the moment. You know what I mean? Let me see. Oh, Whitney got my one with the hearts. Thank you, Whitney. She got my proud justice emoji, my sipping in small talk. Oh, many people have referenced that she has an odor. I know, I did hear that laughing, Manika. I did hear that. He said that there was a lot of people that was saying she don't smell so fresh all over her body, not just the punani, but under her armpits, everything, everything. We're too grown to behave like, especially Akil with these two. The level of success that these two have as vloggers on YouTube, they're both over 500,000, both of them. So they're making six-figure checks from YouTube. You're gonna possibly take a chance on losing that because what if YouTube decides, okay, this is ugly and we don't want them on our platform anymore? What if YouTube makes that decision? Then what? You know what I mean? Oh, let me see. Oh, okay, thanks. Oh, Whitney must be trying to tell him who was that close to her to smell it. He was Vern. He was her best friend. He was her best friend. He lived in her house. And somebody asked him, unwind with Tasha K when he was on there last night. I believe she was the one that asked him, I would never disrespect an ex-friend. I don't have the energy for that type of drama. Me either, T. But my question is this. If the friend all of a sudden that you stopped being friends with 6 years later say came up and said, oh, I used to be friends with Miss T and she was a crackhead and we gonna call her junkie Miss T. We gonna call her junkie Miss T. That all of a sudden is a game changer. All of a sudden you might not be so nice. You might not be okay with that. You might go on your social media and say, well, this bitch said this about me, but did y'all know this about her? Sometimes people cannot stop themselves from the reaction. And that's what's happening with Funky Dineva. It's the reaction to the action that she took. So he took her posting about his YouTube page being taken down for a couple of hours. He took that very, very personal. Very personal. You know what I mean? Let me see what Whitney said. Well, it could be medicine. I know some people, their medicine gives them an odor and they have to use special soap. My medicine does the same thing, but thankfully I found a soap that works for me. Yes, Whitney, she could have a problem because I'm sorry, if you got the kind of money she has and you still got some funk going on, there could something medically be wrong. You're absolutely right. But in this nasty, nasty world, people don't care about that. They just don't care what the reason is. If they smell you, they're going to be like this, like this, like this, like this. And they're going to say something extremely nasty because it's a nasty, nasty world we live in. You know what I mean? What is going to happen if they become friends again? That is damaging. Grow up. Come on, Vern. This is what listen, I've had a couple of fallings out with friends, people that I thought were my friends, okay? Back in the day, my younger days, we've all been there. I never went back and after the falling out or after the physicality of it all. I never went out there and was like, this and this is what this one said and bop bop de wop bop de bop bop. I'm not telling your personal business. I don't care how much we fall out. But what I'm asking y'all is, if you find out that person is saying stuff about you on social media, do you then change your mind and you get on your social media and say, oh, really? This is what you're going to say about me? Here it is. This is her business. And you put it out there. Do you put it out there? Or you just keep letting that person talk about you? Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? But because negativity gets views, they'll keep going. They are rewarded for the drama. Absolutely, it's gonna benefit them. But let me tell you, this is so personal, and there's so much anger and so much bitterness that I think is way past the money on this thing. He was literally on her couch. They were best friends. Best friends. So it's past the money, but yes, they will make money on this. Definitely will. I mean, he dragged her last night on Tasha K. Dragged her. But it was all reactive. It was all reactive. You know what I mean? Let me see. We would have Miss T said, and mind you, Miss T is my lifelong friend. So if we would have ever fell out, I would have never came on my social media and said, you know that Miss T's there, but boop, boop. I can't even think to do something like that. It's just, I don't understand people, I tell you. We would have a person conversation and it wouldn't be verbal. Tree, exactly. Exactly. So what I'm saying is sometimes we try to take the lollipop way and say, oh, I'm too grown for that. Let's grow up. And that works until the person is on social media telling 600,000 people that you got a stanky punani. Then it's personal. Then you're going to come out and you're going to come out of your cute little shell. And I'm such the perfect little person. We all got that side where your button could be pushed. And I tell you, they got millions of people watching their videos. I don't know if I could have sat back and be dragged like that and not come back with something. I just got to be completely honest. You can't go out there and say every time I hug somebody, it leaves an odor stain on their shoulder. A black man arguing with a black woman on social media is unacceptable. We need to protect each other. We have enough against us already. This is sad. It is sad, Vern. It absolutely is. And because I love them both, I am not taking sides. I am definitely stating facts. But my thing is, Vern, his reaction is to the way she was dragging him on her page. She was calling him Junkie Dineva all day long. He junkie, he dirty, he's an ex-crackhead. He had shit all over my house. He was nasty. He didn't pay his bills. And so he's a very outward gay black man. So for him, it's reactive to what she said. So does that make it better? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Does it make it better? But I understand the reaction. I do understand the reaction. It just so happens to be he's a gay black man. So I know he's going to be dragged. Like Laugh With Me was saying, I know he's going to be dragged because he's a man and they're going to say, you should have just walked away, Funky Dineva. You should have just walked away. But the stuff that was being said, can you just walk away? You know what I mean? How do people tell him how to react with something that she said? I wish he could have held back. I really do. I wish he would have never even said anything, but that's so hard to do when a person is over and over and over calling you Junkie Dineva because of your ex crackhead, things that you used to do six to 10 years ago. You know what I mean? It's just hard, is what I'm saying. So I want people to be fair. They are both being very nasty to each other. And so to me, it's fair game. Because I don't even think a man is going to let a woman say all this kind of stuff and he don't say anything. I wish he could turn his back and walk away, but that's just not the reality of it. And that's what makes this so, so sad. That's what makes it sad. I just wish I could get one or the other or both of them in here. You know how you sometimes in your mind, you little old you wish you could get them in there so you could talk. You know what I mean? And he was on Unwind with Tasha K for about a good hour. And he did say at one point that he feels bad for her because she's jealous of his success. He's a bigger vlogger than her. He has more going on than her. And so he said she's jealous of the way he excelled out of the two of them. She's also a very successful vlogger, so I don't really know. Okay, she's not at his level, but she's making money too. So I don't know if it's jealousy, if it's not jealousy. I'm not sure, but I just wish that they could fix it. I really do. I really do. Let me see what T said. I'm from Mass, and we don't play that. Hello, Miss T. Hello. Sometimes you can't take the high road. That's my only point. You cannot tell people how to react to something that's being said to you. You know what I mean? So, what did it start from? His page being taken down. Really, black people? That's where it reunited the beef from 6 years ago. They have been beefing for 6 years. He has been ignoring, and I'm in all of her lives when she's going over the reality shows or when she's just on there kicking it with her followers. He has been ignoring her, calling him Junkie Dineva for 6 years. So it started 6 years ago when they used to live together. He has not done any videos about her until it reunited with her, reignited with her putting up that vlog about his page being taken down, and he's thinking she's relishing in it, that she thought he was losing his page. So he's like, oh, this bitch relishing in me having my page taken down, my livelihood. So that brought it all back up again. If she would have never made that post, we probably wouldn't be here today about it being this bad. You know what I mean? Task K is a disgrace. Let me wait a minute. Oh, that could be jealousy. I've seen that before. Yes, Vern. They came up together. He has surpassed her on the things that he's doing from his platform on YouTube. So he's saying that she's jealous of him and anybody in his circle, and it's just getting worse. But her relishing in him losing his YouTube page for 2 hours is what set it off again. You know what I mean? Hey, Winston, what's up? How are you, honey? How are you? How are you? So does he hate black women or no? No. But people been saying that he does. She has been saying, I've been in her live, so I'm not talking from making it up. I go to her lives all the time when she's talking about stuff because I like Michelle. So I go to Funky Dineva's when he's doing his stuff. So I was in there more than once when she was saying, I don't know why y'all like it, Junkie Dineva, because she calls him a junkie. I don't know why y'all like Junkie Dineva. He hates black women. He this, he that. I don't see him as hating black women. I really don't. He does have sometimes a little dark humor about black women, about how we could be ghetto. And there is some black people that are ghetto. Hell, there's white people that are ghetto, Puerto Ricans, Spanish, whatever. All races have a little ghetto in them because a ghetto is not where you live, it's the state of mind. Okay? So I've been in there when that has happened. But the thing is, he's just mad that it wasn't even a couple of hours and she put that up. He got his page back up immediately. Immediately. It was about a pill he was taking 6 years ago. Back then, he said it was legal. Now it's not. So YouTube said, we got to take you down. And he had to appeal it. It was a whole thing. But it was definitely personal because he thought she was relishing in it. Now, my thing is this. If you two are arch enemies and she put up a vlog because that's what she does, she has a right to relish in it if she wants. She don't like you. You guys are not friends anymore. Does that make it right? No. But it's a fact she can. It's not like y'all are friends. She could be up there keep. Ooh, Funky lost his page. But that's not what she did. She just reported about it. She said it wasn't from a malice. It wasn't from a ugly place. I don't know. That the jury is out on that. Because you got it up there quicker than anybody else. You couldn't wait to let the world know that his page was taken down. And I think that's how he took it. Let me see what his page. Yep, Winston, his page is back up. Yep, you're right. I've been watching him for 2 days. I've been watching both of them for years, but I've been watching this beef unfold for the last couple of days, So I was in the whole Unwind with Tasha K's live last night. It was nasty. I'm going to play a clip for y'all, too. Does he hate black? No, he don't hate black women to kill. I don't think he hates black women at all. Vern said, I have never heard of... Really, Vern? They are the biggest YouTube vloggers And then Unwind with Tasha K is actually, I think Funky has about 500 to 600,000 followers. I think Tasha has about he has about 500 to 600,000. I think Tasha might have about 800,000 followers. And I mean, no, less. She has less than him. So I don't know how many she has. Unwind with Tasha K has about 880,000 followers. So these are big, 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 big YouTubers, you know? Let me see. His page got taken down from a video he did before he got monetized. Yes, but it was about a medicine called, what was the, he was promoting some kind of a pill back then, Winston, and they said that that pill now is illegal. Back then it wasn't, he said. Now it is with the new rules and the new bylaws, so it came up now. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things, unfortunately, you know, because YouTube digs around and they see what everybody's posting. And all of a sudden they're going, well, you can't show this medicine. You can't talk about this, you know. Hey Tree T Funky Dineva just roasted her. I seen it on Unwind with Tasha K. I seen it, girl. It was horrible. It was horrible. Hey, Eat with A. Hey, what's up, girl? Oh, Tree, you're Team Dineva. Okay. So you're now you know, Tree, people are gonna drag Dineva, even though he was reacting to what Michelle is saying about him. They're gonna blame him and say he's bringing down black women, he's tearing down black women. That's why I was trying to tell everybody, you can't tell somebody how to react when you say the things that you say. You don't have the right to tell me how to feel when you just dogged me out. And that goes vice versa. He can't tell her how to feel when he dogs her out. Now, his video that he said last night, and baby, it was bad. She gonna see that. Now she gonna get on her platform and say something about him. You can't tell people how to react when you do them nasty like that. You just can't. I just watched Tasha K's video. Yeah, I watched it last night as soon as he came on, girl. It was a weight loss pill. There it is, Tree. I knew it was some kind of medicine. I couldn't think of the name. I think it was phenamine. Phenamine. Oh, you can't tell people. I don't care if you're a guy, a girl, or a donkey. You know what? If you kick that donkey in his ass and the donkey turn around and kick you back, you can't be mad. It's what happens. You can't tell people how to react. That's a fact. Like I said, I have fallen out with friends. Now, and I've never went on any social platform and dogged them out, but I can't promise you if I look up and the ex-friend is on there telling my business from 20 years ago that I won't get on my social media and say, what? Did y'all know? Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. You can't tell people how to react because I don't know what my reaction would be, to be quite honest. I don't know if all of a sudden all my business from years ago is coming up. I don't know how I would react. Y'all tell me how you would react. I would like to hear that. If everybody's going to sit there and go, oh, geez, she just went on her social media and called me Funky Punani. Are you going to be okay with that? Funky. Oh my God, you can't throw rocks and don't expect a response. Exactly. Well, Life on Wheels, Whitney, I want to thank you again, Van Life with Gina and King of Kill for becoming my very first members. Ooh! I'm so excited to see them in green. I'm so excited to see my custom emojis. So every now and then, y'all got to excuse me. I got to acknowledge that they have became my first 3 members. I just put up a 2-minute video, a 3-minute video about the membership button today. So I'm excited about it. But she needs to be worried about who, Tree? Oh, and so let me see if I can show anything about what Funky was saying. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let's see if we could get this thing. It might not let me with this Tasha K interview. Here we go. Share audio. Let's see if we can hear anything, y'all. Okay. Let me see. Hold on.
Able to garnish my wages, and she ultimately collected $6,000, by which she didn't deserve. But you know what? I had a very wise older friend said to me,
he's talking about the situation.
It's better than a taught lesson.
You're right.
If it costed you $6,000 to be done with her and that energy, then it was worth it.
Right.
But Tasha, it wasn't done.
He said it wasn't done.
Ultimately, what I did was damage your property and tore up your house and lived rent-free and stole your washing machine and all this other bullshit, and you got the monetary compensation for all of that, which you demanded in court, then that should have been the period at the end of the sentence.
Right, and it wasn't
done. So
my
question is, after I have not mentioned your name for 6 years, why am I still the topic of conversation? Why?
You are her highest views.
Ooh, not views.
Not only that, I was that bitch's lifeline.
Oh, wow.
And she misses the friendship, and she misses me. You know what I'm saying? And it's psychopath, it's sociopath, it's sick, it's twisted. And I'm not gonna lie to you. As upset as I am right now, Tasha, I still find it in my heart to have empathy for the grocery store after Hurricane Katrina hit and they didn't have lights in the fish department for 2 months, smelling asshole.
Not smelling asshole.
Now,
why do you find empathy for her?
Because I know she goes. I know.
I can't with him.
That she cries at night.
How do you
I know because Tasha, that's the only thing that could keep somebody being fueled in this level of hate for this long. And because I was close to it, I know her personally. I know she's extremely insecure. I know her self-esteem is extremely low. I know she feels marginalized in life. I know she wants a kid, a husband, a baby. I know that her mother thought very poorly of her. Now she has to support her mother. I know that her father died and left her some money, but she left her sister as the beneficiary. The sister took all of her college money where she was supposed to go to Spelman and spent all her money. So when she graduated, she couldn't even go to college. Her sister has a master's degree while she has no degree. And she still finds herself in a situation where she ends up having to help her mom and her sister. She's told me stories about her mom telling her she was overweight and she had too much hair under her arm and between her legs. So her mother is part of the reason why her self-esteem is so low. She's facially challenged.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? She's facially challenged. And not to mention her older problem. She was madly in love with Bob Whitfield. And Bob Whitfield, Sheree's ex-husband, has been quoted going around Atlanta.
Okay. All right. Now, you guys, oh my God. So you see, that's just a taste of the stuff he has been saying. Now, Tanisha, thank you so much for becoming a Yellow Justy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much, sis. Love you so much. Oh my God, I might get to my at least 5 gold today. Thank you so much. Let me go back up in the comments and see what I missed. Thank you, Tanisha. I love you, babe. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Miss T. Yes, girl. Let me see what Akil said. My question is, who took the first shot publicly? Akil, this has been going on for 6 years. The thing that reignited this was Funky Dineva, the guy, lost his YouTube page for a couple of hours. Soon as he lost it, she created a post saying Funky Dineva's YouTube page was taken down. He took that very personal, like she was relishing in him losing his income. So that ignited him to go on this rant. He did not like it. He didn't like that shit. He felt that it was very personal. She was excited. And he took that as, oh, really, bitch? Okay, then we're gonna do what we're gonna make it do. And it brought up all the old stuff. Mind you, I have been in Michelle A.T. live, and she has been calling him Junkie Dineva long before his page got taken down yesterday. She calls him Junkie Dineva every single time that I am in her live. And he was talking about that, and that's when he brought up the odor and the funky punani and all that, and she calls him Junkie Dineva. But getting him going is from her relishing in his YouTube page, which is where he makes his 6 figures. getting taken down. So that's how it brought it all back up. Vern said, but he is doing the exact same thing now. Exactly, Vern. But like I was saying, you can't tell people how to react when you do something because we don't know how we're going to react. Now, today, he might be calmer, but yesterday, it was on his spirit and he ain't going to hold that in. You know what I mean? Sometimes you react right away. Sometimes you react. Yeah, T, it was bad, girl. You should hear the rest. He hasn't stopped. I don't know if y'all want me to play it or not. Let me know. But that's just giving y'all a snippet of how it was yesterday. And I was in there for that whole live. I was in there in Michelle's when she was going on a rampage saying the stuff about him. So let's not make her innocent. She's doing a lot of talking too. And I like them both. And I just wish that they could fix this. You know what I mean? I don't like when men talk about women. I don't care what the situation is. They are both wrong. They're absolutely both wrong. My only stance on it is you cannot tell people how to react when you say nasty things about them. Some people can take the high road, but you can't tell a person how to respond. Some people don't have the mental capacity to be like, I'm just going to ignore it. Now, Dineva has been ignoring her, calling him Junkie Dineva for 6 years. He's been ignoring that. I'm always in her life. She calls him Junkie Dineva way before this situation because he used to be on crack when he used to live with her 6 years ago. Do you know what I mean? He's been ignoring it. But for some reason, baby, it was a trigger for him. Definitely was a trigger. She might be doing it for views, but it's still wrong. Yeah. Okay, so it's possible that he's overreacting. It is. It's possible. It's possible. But it's coming from her. I think he just didn't like it. Because I was looking at her video yesterday as well. And she said when she posted about him losing his page, it wasn't from malice. It was from her being a vlogger. And you always want to be the first one with the news. But something about her being the one that posted it, because that's his arch enemy, did not sit well with him. But if he sat and thinks about it, like today, he might be better. He might be like, okay, you know what? She's a vlogger. F it. Maybe I shouldn't have reacted that way. That's what I'm hoping happens. That's what I'm hoping happens. You know what I mean? He is a man. He needs to act like it. Yes. I definitely get your stance on that, Vern. I definitely do. There is only so much a person can take, and he finally roasted her. It absolutely, Tree. Absolutely. You can't tell people how to react. You just can't. Now, to Akil's point, though, he could have a really good point there. I think it was a build-up for Funky. I really do think it was a build-up for Funky because he's been watching her call him Junkie Dineva for years. I know he has because I've been watching her call him Junkie Dineva for years. You know what I'm saying? That dirty Junkie Dineva over there. Okay, I've been in the live, so it's not a he said, she said thing. And he usually just does his reality TV vlogs and he ignores it. I never hear him talking about it on his reality TV vlogs he does on YouTube. This set him off, but I think it was a buildup, and that's why the reaction was so big. You know what I mean? I feel like people are going to come at him more because he is a man. Yes, they absolutely are, Whitney. I'm not saying that what he did was right, but I look at it as if someone spits on you, you punch the person. Absolutely. And if he was in front of her, the way he was this level of anger, I don't know if he would have put his hands on her. He might have, because it was almost like the bell was on. His trigger was already gone. His trigger was there. The trigger was there. There was no pulling back the trigger. Now, today might be different. And I will be looking to see if he posts anything today saying that he was angry yesterday and he's better today. I'm not sure, but I'm praying and hoping that he will not be that angry anymore. Maybe the two of them need to get on Iyanla Vanzant and fix this, okay? Because this is awful. This is years of her being a bully. Right. And it goes back to when he lived with her. But my thing is this. She got $6,000 for when he lived with her. They charged him $6,000. He had to pay her $6,000. Like he just said in that clip. He thought when she got her money, they wouldn't be friends, but there wouldn't be hate. They would just go two separate ways. The money did not shut her up. She still was talking about his drug habit to this day. Almost every time I'm in her live, she calling him Junkie Dineva. That's very offensive when somebody's an ex-crackhead. That's very offensive. He's been clean for years. So why are you still calling him Junkie Dineva? You know, so it's a buildup. It's definitely a buildup. And him being a man, he's a gay man, very outgoing gay man. At the end of the day, he's still a man, though. And I wish that both of them could have showed some kind of restraint. Something, some kind of way, just took the high road. You know what I mean? Oh, so this is a straw that broke the camel's back. Absolutely. Now, do y'all want to see the next part of what he was saying or no? Let me know, because I can put it back on. So I just want you to see, at some point he was having some empathy, but then it just triggered him. And I know that's not because of that vlog from yesterday. That is years worth of build up. Years worth of build up. Girl, bye. There is absolutely no fixing anything. It's a dead relationship. Tree, you don't think it's not fixable, boo? Nah, she's been taking shots the whole time. She deserves it. I just wish it wasn't so messy. And would it have made it any better if this was a girl and a girl? It's still black on black crime, really. Still black on black. We're supposed to be lifting each other up. We're supposed to have a sisterhood because technically he's a woman in his mind because he is a gay man. So in his mind, he always says he calls himself a girl a lot of times. He used to wear a wig and everything on his vlogs. So our sister to sister, we got to do better. We have to do better. That's my wish for everybody, not just him. I see some other people are beefing as well. I just hope that we could do better as a people. As Tree, I do know that. And Tree, that's what I was saying. If you had a beef with somebody, Tree, and you know, you've had your share of beefs back in the day. If you had a beef with somebody, say 6 years ago, y'all don't thumped it out, Tree, because back in the days, that's how things got handled. It got handled physically by women. I've been there. So if you had a fight with that person 6 years ago, and then today you happen to scroll past that girl's Instagram and she's saying, oh, I had a beef with that old nasty Teresa Anderson. She used to be a crackhead back in the day. Blase, blase, blah. Would you take the high road and not say anything? Or would it be a trigger for you because you already don't like her? You know what I mean? That's a trigger. And sometimes you can't stop the trigger until you calm down, which is usually the next day. So I'm really hoping that Funky Dineva comes up with an apology, calms down, because you can't tell him how to react from something she's done. So hopefully he comes back, calms down, and he can start to see how what he did is not helping the situation and that it was a trigger for a bigger thing. Because she is a vlogger, so her putting up the vlog, it shouldn't have been this deep, to be quite honest. You know what I mean? It shouldn't have been this deep. But it was nasty, nasty, nasty. Let me see if he gets any better. I think at one point he says it. So let me see.
Lana saying, if you know she smelled up top, you know she smelled down bottom.
Not down bottom, up top.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button. Comment
to monetization when I started.
Oh, wow. How long did it take you to get your invite?
Tasha, you know, I want to say within a month or two of me doing what I was doing, because it was different. Okay. You know, and it was different.
I love me some Funky Dineva.
The only
I love me some Michelle
that I remember, and I'm not trying to throw shade.
No, you're good.
B. Scott was doing YouTube, and the Scorpion Show.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Now that's all I remember. I'm not saying other people didn't exist. Those are the only two people in my realm that I remember when I got started.
Wow. I got to tell you, like, it's historic for me to sit here and talk to you. I know a lot of people don't give you your credit, but man, I was watching you when I say
I love that
fucking
Tasha K
internet
loves
up.
him, and she's a
When you
bigger.
showed up at
She got more
Sheree house
followers
and
than
that
him.
bitch when that bitch wasn't even built, you was outside. I said, "Oh Lord!" I think that was a moment in history for everybody. And when she had, I guess she called herself recording you when she took you to court. You know, yeah, I was just like, "Fuck you!" Listen.
So it was crazy. I know one thing. Tasha K got more followers than Funky Dineva and Michelle ATLian. Tasha K is the biggest YouTuber out of all of them. I think she's almost at 1 million followers. So him going on her platform gave him a bigger reach. And he's also a co-host with Claudia Jordan on Fox Soul, which I also watch Fox Soul. So I just was like, I got to get on here and see who knows about this situation. Basically, who knows about it, because Lord knows. But that interview was very interesting because I got to sit and watch how angry he was and how personal he took that. And so my thing is, we as a people have got to do better. Basically, we got to do better, y'all. I don't know how we can make this type of thing not happen, but we got to do better. And I know for a fact, because this type of video is trending right now, I know for a fact that on a playback, I'm going to get a lot of more views than I normally do. And I hope whoever is watching this will not do this. We don't want this to be the reaction. Let's just be real. I don't want to have to ever talk to my sister or my brother like this. I'd rather we just end the friendship and never speak again. I don't care if you see me on the red carpet. You don't have to say hello. You know what I mean? Just keep going. Too, she keeps it real. I'm a follower of her. Exactly, Tree. Exactly. Tasha K is bigger than Funky Dineva and Michelle on YouTube. Okay? Tasha K has had her share of Michelle going at her. Her and Funky were talking about it last night. Michelle has also dogged out Tasha K, the girl that's in the video with Funky. Michelle has also dogged out T.S. Madison, which is another very famous vlogger. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Michelle might need to. But then when I watch Michelle, she's on her page saying, "Why are they coming after little old me? Why little old me?" She doing that passive aggressive thing. You know what I mean? That's that passive aggressive stuff where you said stuff, you did stuff. Don't get up there and say, "Why they coming at little old me?" You know what I mean? What you mean, little old me? You got the biggest mouth out here. It took Quincy, his real name is Quincy. It took him, Quentin. It took him 6 years to say anything. But I hope that they can rekindle their friendship, basically. I hope they can rekindle their friendship. Yeah, and the thing is, she's so sweet when she's just doing her regular vlogging about Housewives of Atlanta. She's a huge friend of Nene Leakes. Nene has been on her platform before. Her and Nene are pretty close. Her and Peter Thomas from Housewives of Atlanta, Apollo, they all love them some Michelle. So she's a great person. She's good at what she does as a vlogger. She stays on top of the news. But when she's messy. But then she plays like she's so innocent, little old me. They all got some shit with them, to be quite honest. They all got something with them because Funky know how to read a person in 2.2 seconds. And he did a really big read for at least 3 minutes on this show with Tasha. I thought the clip was coming up, but it didn't. And I mean, he said everything you could say. It was more than a read. He read her to filth. Okay? Filth. So my thing is, now that he got it off his chest and off his spirit, I hope that they can just walk away. You don't got to be friends. That would be nice. You don't got to be friends, but you definitely need to just walk away. Basically, definitely need to just walk away. Don't ever talk again. Just stay out of each other's life. Don't talk about her on your platform. Don't talk about him on your platform. I'm hoping today Funky is a lot better and calmer. Now that he's got his piece out, we should be able to move forward now. You know what I'm saying? Let's move forward, Funky Dineva, and see if we can get this thing better. Because Tasha K did try to ask him if he thinks that they could sit down and talk. I think it would have to be Ayana, and she has quit being the mediator for people. This is her last season. She's not doing it anymore. So they're going to have to figure out a way to maybe by Zoom so they're not in the same room with each other. And then let's have somebody in the middle talking to both of them. That's what I'm hoping that they'll do. Hey, Milo. Start crap, then play victim tree. Exactly. Filth, yes, filth, Milo, filth. She, and I know she's a good, sweet person. I love her vlog. She's usually not all the time with this kind of drama. She's usually just doing her vlogging, which has got her to the 500,000 followers she has. So she's good at what she does. She just needs to stop calling him Junkie Dineva. Let's start with that. Stop the name calling, because that's going to keep him going now. Now that he's finally addressing you, calling him Junkie Dineva, he gonna keep coming. He gonna keep coming. And so, they might run into each other on red carpets one day. Do we really want this type of energy? That was like, who was that Cardi B, they were on the red carpet. Cardi B threw her shoe and they started fighting. I forgot who the girl was, but is that what you want to bring to the red carpet? We got to do better, Black folks. We got to do better. So I'm praying and praying. I'm going to keep praying for these two to fix it or to never mention each other again. I don't care if you got to get a restraining order that says she can't talk about you on her platform. You can't talk about him on your platform. Something has got to be done. And I hope all of y'all out here, whoever get into it with somebody, do better than this. Okay? Don't go on your social media and talk about that person. You handle it face to face, whatever you're going to do, but don't go on social media and talk, because then the person's going to react and we can't be mad if they react. Period. You know what I mean? So I hope y'all enjoyed my little thing about these two. I had to talk about it. And if anything else happens, I'm going to talk about it again because I love my reality shows. And these two are the two biggest reality TV vloggers, which is why I watch them. So I will keep you updated. I hope y'all like my little thumbnail I put together. I thought it was kind of cute. Look at me in the middle. I don't know. Cardi B. Oh, Nicki Minaj. That's right. Tree. Thank you, Whitney. Exactly. Is that the way we want to be represented? They literally fought on the red carpet or a party or something. Who wants to do that? Nobody wants to do that. Those are the two biggest women in hip hop. Now they just don't talk to each other at all. So you don't never hear either one of them talking about each other. And that's the way Funky and Michelle need to be. They need to abort. Okay? They need to abort. Let me see how many thumbs up I got. 16 thumbs up. Thank you, you guys. I'm not going to keep y'all on here. I did an hour. I just wanted to talk about it. I want to thank my 4 members. Woo! Thank you, Akil. Thank you, Whitney. Thank you, Van Life Regina. And thank you, Tanisha Armstrong, for you guys being my first members. Akil is a golden member. Woo woo. Everybody else is a yellow member. Woo woo. Thank you guys so much. Next thing I got to do is figure out how to create members only lives, because this is all new to me. So I just need y'all to be patient with me, rock with me. We're gonna grow together. Oh, and I'm working on my merchandise line, you guys. I have two things on there right now. One of them is my Sipping and Small Talk logo. Vern, if you're still here, could you please drop my merch line into the chat for me, please? I'm still working on it. I got more sayings coming, and I'm also going to. One of them is my Sipping and Small Talk logo. The other one is my soul clap, not my soul clap to that. The thing is about it, it came out on a white background on where I created it at. And the only way I can do that, so some people don't like the white background. It's not transparent. So I'm going to do that one again and make it transparent. But if you like the white background with the soul clap to that on it, then by all means, please order it. It's already up there. And also my Sipping and Small Talk shirts. I would love it, but I got more merchandise coming. I'm still learning. I'm still getting everything out there. Okay, Tree, not a problem at all, boo. No, that's okay. That's okay. That's why I'm saying Achilles. So I wanted to acknowledge him for that. But anybody, even if you're a yellow Justy, a orange Justy, I do not care. I had a goal of hoping I can get at least 5 people, and I got 4, and I am excited about it. And I'm going to do my best with y'all, and we'll just work together. And oh, Nikki is jealous. Yeah. So let me drop that merchant. Even if you guys just take a look at it and come back in here and let me know. I want y'all to go see what I'm talking about with the white background on my soul clap to that. I didn't mean for that to be there, but I just found out how to change that. So I just want to drop that in here real quick. Hold on. Let me get it because I don't see Vern. So let me try to find it. Let me see. Let me see. I'm going to bring the link back. I want y'all to look at it and then come back and let me know what you think. Hold on to your lovely womb. Hold on, hold on. I'm pulling it up. Okay. Copy. Okay. But I think some of the stuff is so cute. Now, don't forget, I'm coming out with more, so keep your eye out on it, okay? Let me paste it right there. Okay, there goes my link. If anybody's still here, please click that link. Look at all the things I have there. Let me know what you think. And on the Sipping and Small Talk, you'll see the white background that it came on there automatically. I am working on that. But I think that still looks cute on certain things. Like it looks cute on the fanny pack. It looks cute on the phone. I think it just looks weird maybe on the shirt. I'm not sure. And then the Sipping and Small Talk, so there's the merch. Take a look at it. Keep an eye on it. Let me see. Thank y'all so much for the 18 thumbs up. All right. So that's what I wanted to talk about with I'm going to remove this video. I just wanted to show y'all that. So there we go. I took it down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think basically everybody has left. I think there's only 3 people left. Let me see. Did I miss anything? I don't care what the situation is. Okay, I think I got it. All right, you guys. All right. So, thank you, Whitney. Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot. You know what it is? When you create the image, it pops up with that image on all kinds of clothes, all kinds of stuff. So it gives a big, big variety. But I have other images I haven't done yet. So I don't know if I should only pick a few things. Those times I just let it generate on everything. But I think I gotta pick and choose so that it's not so long. You know what I mean? But what did you think about the soul clap to that with that white background? Let me know. Did you think that looks funny on the shirt? I'm gonna make it transparent, so I'm gonna do those in a different way as well. Yeah, there's a lot there, and that's only 2 of my sayings. I have a lot of sayings. I don't know how to shorten it. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot to choose from, but there's only 2 sayings on those options. So it's not a lot of my sayings. Like I don't even got my Justies up there yet. I don't got my name YouTube at JustTheresa. There's some I still didn't put on there yet. Thank you, Whitney. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, there is a lot to choose from. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for listening to me on my little whole rant about Funky Dineva and Michelle. You know, yeah, that's the one I'm changing to kill. I think I didn't realize when it came on a white background, I didn't realize how that was going to look on the clothes. But like I said, all of this is brand new to me, and Lord knows I'm trying to learn. So I'm creating it again with a transparent background. So that way the saying is there without the white. But the sipping and small talk, I like it the way it is. You know what I mean? But the other one, I think that the white background looks good on certain pieces of merchandise. But on the shirts, I think it looks a little funny. So I'm gonna switch that out and do transparent on the shirts. But I think the background, the white background is okay on some of the stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to get it, just like this whole membership thing. I'm learning, I'm trying to figure things out. I got to figure out how to do members only lives. I'm doing members only giveaways, and there's just things I'm working on. Y'all just got to be patient with me. All of this is new to me. I never thought to be here in my YouTube journey. So now that I'm here, I got to figure it out. Okay. All right. All right. So that is all I wanted. I think there's only 3 of us now. Everybody went back to work or whatever they're going to do. And whatever they're doing, I think they went back to work or cooking or cleaning or what everybody's doing. All right. So I will talk to you guys later. Hold on. Hello. I'm getting off right now. Hold on. Okay. All right. So thank you guys for coming. Thanks for being in here talking to me. I appreciate y'all. Bye. And thanks for becoming a member. Love y'all. Bye, bye, bye.